de toi. The candles know no other song. Bonsoir, mesdames. Bonsoir, messieurs. The chandelier have memorized our names. We arrive powdered, perfumed, and prepared to play the oldest of the social games. I learned the posture first, the smile came after. I learned which laughs belong to which kind of room. I learned to manufacture gilded laughter and wear the version of myself with more perfume. The mirror in the antechamber never lies, but I stopped asking it the honest question. I chose the mask with the more convincing eyes and called the choosing personal expression. And the music never stops because silence asks the question, and the dancing never drops because stillness holds the answer. We would rather spin until we bleed than stand unmasked in front of what we need. The masquerade ball, where everyone is dressed as someone whole. The masquerade ball, where the entrance fee is half your soul. We practice all our faces in the glass. We bury all the faces that don't pass and call it living, and call it living, and call it living until we can't recall the face beneath the mask. She was the woman every room required, agreeable and luminous and kind. She gave until the giving left her tired, then gave the tiredness a prettier design. She learned to need in socially acceptable increments, to grieve in ways that do not inconvenience, to shrink her wanting into ornaments and smile through every gilded obsolescence. One evening in the powder room alone, she caught her own reflection off its guard, a stranger wearing everything she'd known, and laughed the way you laugh when something scars. She learned to translate sorrow into grace, to mourn in measures that look like composure, to dress the wound in silk and call it lace, and curtsy at the edge of her own exposure. One night, the mask slipped slightly at the table. No one noticed. That was the cruelest part, to perform your fracture and remain so stable that even breaking goes without remark. She raised her glass among the chandeliers, and no one saw the trembling in her wrist. She has been disappearing 20 years inside a room that does not know she's missed. And the music never stops because silence asks the question, and the dancing never drops because stillness holds the answer. We would rather spin until we bleed than stand unmasked in front of what we need. The masquerade ball, where everyone is dressed as someone whole. The masquerade ball, where the entrance fee is half your soul. We practice all our faces in the glass. We bury all the faces that don't pass and call it living, and call it living, and call it living until we can't recall the face beneath the mask. The exhausting part is not the mask itself. It is the daily calibration of a face that was never yours. It is smiling at the right speed, laughing at the right weight, hurting at the right volume, so no one has to look away. It is arriving at the mirror after the last waltz, unpinning the hair, removing the jewels, and not recognizing the woman who remains. Somewhere beneath the 47 versions, beneath the curated beneath the social silk and its diversions, there is a face that never was auditioned. It does not know the etiquette of rooms. It does not know which grief is presentable. It carries all its seasons and its wounds and finds them unremarkably essential. And the music never stops, because silence asks the question. And the dancing never drops, because stillness holds the answer. We would rather spin until we bleed than stand unmasked in front of what we need. The masquerade ball, where everyone is dressed as someone whole. The masquerade ball, where the entrance fee is half your soul. We practice all our faces in the glass. We bury all the faces that don't pass, and call it living, and call it living, and call it living, until we can't recall the face beneath the mask. Which face was mine?